All right, waiting for a signal from the Batcave. And we are live. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day here on a Taco and Coffee Tuesday, where it is mini roster review day, where we will, and by we I mean me, will look at your rosters and help answer your questions. Not now, we're not going to do that right now, but we will get to it here in a little bit. But welcome to the show. This is lunch stream. We do this Monday through Friday at this time. We'll go an extended day today. Got a lot to work on. I've got to do my Last Side TV battles for one, but I can do those anytime. It's Last Side TV, man. It's, you go in, you do the best you can, get those stars. We're at 24 right now. So I got plenty of time. So it is what it is. We'll try to get the stars that we need for this. But it's mini roster review today. Taco and Coffee Tuesday. I got me some coffee. Let's see if I can get some tacos, chill. That's what we do here. But welcome to the show. This is a interactive stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing people and have fun doing stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. You know me, I'm Ranger J1999, your potato head, leader in charge here. And that's what we do. We just discuss, we do things in the game. We try to do everything we can to interact with you guys and help you out with the game as best we can. Answer your questions, things of that nature. If you got a question, pop that into the chat. Make sure you put the word question and for your actual question statement, and we will get those scooped up and read. And we have that format because that's how I filter out questions. So just follow that format, or I probably will miss it, but you never know. But there's not a lot going on in the game today, so we'll have a lot more time for mini roster reviews and things of that nature. Conquest is still going on. I'm still doing Conquest. I've already well past the point of what I need for Conquest for Dad Boba Fett. I'm just, I'm just doing stuff just to see how many more I can get. I'm not too stressed about it. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. It's not that big a deal because I got what I need for Dad Boba Fett. I'm going to try to get the Omicrons at least. Because hell, we need Omicrons. We did GAC yesterday. I did have a tough loss against a really crazy good opponent who had way more GP and characters than me. It's just the way it goes. But we are going to be really set up for the next GAC. So we've got C. I'm already working on his ultimate. We'll wait till a little bit here to go do some more for his ultimate. That's all I have left for him and to get into Relic 8. But I've got at least a week and events before then, so I'll be good to go to get him to Relic 8 and things of that nature. So we're working on C. You can see the other stuff that I'm working on here. You guys are always asking what I'm working on. Armor's up there because I got to work on her mods. I had to get a couple of slices, try to get her a little bit faster for what I'm using her for. Kyle, you can see I took him to, now that I've got C done, I finally was able to take Kyle to gear 12. Just need some of these purple pieces, really what's holding me back. It's stuff like these and this, and he'll be done in the next couple days because we'll get our from the TV battles, and I'll be able to finish him off easily enough. I'm still farming Fennec. I'm still farming Omega. You can now see that I've got both Hoth Rebel Scout and POW up and running. I'm going to take them up before the next GAC to get them up because I really want the Momo team on defense. It is a nightmare. So we're going to put that team down on defense moving forward. It's a really crazy-ass team. And I'm going to be slicing nothing but Kyle's mods. So once we get him up and running, we're going to get his mods sliced and get him squared away. And I got to get those all to 6E. Stormtrooper just one we're going to work on. Same thing with Shore Trooper. But the priority is to get Kyle. Still waiting to hear from... My next priority is to get Talon up and running. And get Dash up and running so we can go get Starkiller. Got a lot going on this month. We're trying for lots of different stuff here. We've got Dad Boba Fett. You can see I'm 294 to 330. And then I'm working towards Starkiller. So we'll get that squared away. All right. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. That's what you hear all content creators say because it is important. It's YouTube, and that's how you can help support the channel. That's a great way to support the channel. If you want to do that, feel free to do that. And it does help us out growing. If you'd like to support the channel even more, think about becoming a Patreon sponsor. It's linked in the description below of this video and as we're live. You know what? If you'd like to become a Patreon, I'll link it for you guys. Here, I'll just make it easy. I will do the the heavy lifting here. I will put it in there for you. If you'd like to become a patron, $5 a month helps support RSG and everything that we do to keep bringing the content that you guys want. So if you'd like to become a Patreon sponsor, it is always appreciated. What else? Patreon. We got that. So we have Patreon. We also have our Tiltify campaign going on right now. And we'll get some more stuff. We'll get another big stream this here soon in the next couple months. Once Finn gets through all the marriage stuff and vacations and breakfast cereals and things of that nature that he's dealing with, we'll get that squared away and we'll raise some more money for the ACS is what we do. And we will definitely get that as we keep trying to raise money. It's F cancer. I don't know how else to put it. F cancer. So far we've raised $7,000 basically. We usually do 2 to 3 fundraisers, try to get to a certain amount. So you guys have been killing it like you always do. And I know the ACS is, very appreciative of that. If you got questions, pop those in about anything. Also give your greeting. If you're new to the stream, we like to shout out everybody, say thank you for being here. You could be watching anything else right now, but you're hanging out with us, and that's what it's all about. And so say hi to me, say hi to all the skewers, and we will shout you out and say thank you again. Thank you for being here. You can be doing anything, and there you go. Now we're gonna do some mod depression. If there's any mod depression to be had, we'll roll some mods. I always get my ass kicked. It's just what we do. We'll try. And then after that, there's Conquest, there's Lightside TV. I'm not really concerned about that. The big thing today is, like we always do, is mini roster reviews. The way mini roster reviews work is if you have any questions about your roster that I can look at quickly, and I mean, usually the way it works is you put your ally code in, you put 1 or 2 things you want me to look at to answer, and we'll look at it. That's how we do mini roster reviews. And you don't have to do anything for it. I will get you squared away. I will look at it. And if you don't anything more, you can. Just our opinion. I look at it. You get squared away. But I do it for free. If you'd like to tip me, there's the PayPal. This goes to the Ranger Coffee, Bourbon, and Taco Fun. I try to eat tacos on Tuesday. And if you'd like to support Ranger J, $19.99, getting some coffee, tacos, and or bourbon, you can donate there. All right. Last thing I'll mention is remods. I've been doing a lot of them here lately. And I know people have loved it. So if you'd like, I work on the cheap. I only work for $25 an hour, and it usually takes me an hour or two to get you squared away. If you want me to remod your account and help look at your stuff, we have a session. Basically, it's real simple. You just have to be able to share your game with me on Discord and or Zoom, some way where I can look at your account so we can go through your mods, that kind of thing. I'm going to remod your entire account with what you have. Try to lay out. Go through all your mods, get them all organized, get your team set up, give you a plan for what you need to work on and execute for your roster, and get your teams as best I can. And I base it based off what I know works, what I've seen work, how I play things, but at least get you in a state where you do better. Everybody I've done, whether it's off stream or on stream, and you can look at the ones I've done, Rambam, Ed, BCM, streamers I've done this for, they've improved greatly in GAC, because when a lot of time I do these, it's like there's a certain things you just got to do with mods, and once we get them done, they seem to be getting better results. It's not in any way, no one should ever guarantee, well, if I remod your account, you're going to always win. That's just nonsense. One, there's too many other factors, like, I don't know, the Illuminati from CG and their RNG factor messing you up, but at least it'll give you a better chance to win and win more often, because a lot of times people get frustrated with GAC. They just don't have the time for mods. They just feel frustrated. They go in, they get raffle stomped. They don't understand why. And once they usually get their mods done for them, then they do much better. They win more often than not. And that's really all that matters, especially in this GAC format where you just want to have a winning record. I don't care. As long as you're 6-6 or higher, you'll stay where you're at, get those crystals. And if you're looking to move up, you can get a winning record, you'll move up anyway. So for me, I just need to go 6-6 and stay in Kyber 1. That's all I care about. We went 8-4. The 4 losses were against monsters. I was just It's just, you know, it's just what it is. I gave it the old college try. We almost pulled off yesterday. We had a couple crazy things happen in the GAC round that I was like, damn, RNG got me good. But we almost pulled it off against a monster account. Congrats to my opponent who played quite well. Ash Yvonne, who watched the stream, can tell you the guy is really good. We were both, if you look at the previous GAC, we were both at the same 1.7 million lifetime score. So it was a heavyweight fight, and it came down to the very last couple battles. And I just came up a little short. So considering the advantage that he was smart. He took advantage. I would have done the same goddamn thing. So props to him. Good strategy on his part. All right. So it's a happy Taco Tuesday. It's a Coffee Taco Tuesday. We'll get into mini roster reviews here in a second. I'm going to shut you guys out in a second. Let me see if I have anything for said mod depression first. I need to go check the stores first of all, because it's the top of the hour and this is just what we do. So let's go ahead and let me grab everything I'm supposed to grab here. There's no events going on today, so there's really nothing going on there. It's just going to be kind of a chill day, you know. This is the way it is. Let me see here. Anything in the mod store? Not one gold. Well, at least they're not teasing with anything. All right. I really have nothing to see. Any of those that I want? Nah, not really. Let me look here. What are we missing for slicing? We just need those. And I think we have not used our energy, so let's use our energy here. Okay, slowly but surely creeping up. Creeping and peeping here, that's what we do. Let's see. Offense. I really don't have an offense one. I just want to look at something real quick. We want offense on him. I guess I must have put him down. These things happen. Okay. Let's do some mod depression then. I just wanted to check the stores real quick. We've done that, so we can move on. Let's do some muddy depression. All right. We'll go through SLKR because that's just what we do. Do I have anything to slice? All right, we have one diamond for today. So let's go slice it up. It's got, doesn't have defense on it because that's the primary stat, but that doesn't mean a damn thing. Pretty nice mod here. It's a crit chance with crit chance and then 2.23% tenacity, health, speed. We'll take it. See if we can get a big hit of speed here. Now we were at 34. We're working our way to 35 mods that we've ever hit on stream. I've hit plenty of mods off stream, but what this is where I roll mods on stream. The Illuminati watches, and I'm at their mercy as they either crank the dial up or they crank the dial down, and we call it mod depression because usually I end up being depressed and you guys being very, very happy and entertained by my sadness. So here we go. Big money, big cash prizes, and I mean, that's actually not a bad mod. The crit chance is pretty nice for that mod. If I wanted more crit chance, you know what, I'm gonna keep this one. That one's a keeper. Crit chance is pretty nice. It didn't hit at higher, but I mean, all said and done, once we take this to 60, yeah, that could be a nice mod. I'm gonna keep that one. It didn't hit speed, you know, we didn't get it, but yeah. The only thing we got today is what is this, finalizer? Oh God, okay, that's like boring to watch. All right, so we got questions. Everything's in. Conquest is going on. I can't forget about what was I working on. I think it's Sector 5. I think I had one more feat to do. What was the feat on here? I think it was win 14 battles in Imperial Remnant units. That's just going into the Lord Vader and the 4 Imperial Remnants. So that'll be done. We'll do Conquest here in a little bit if I have nothing else going on. So I'll finish up Sector 5. There'll be another 15. And then Sector 4, what do we got left? We have like maybe 1 feat left. What is that? Defeat 50 enemies with Empire units, so we can do that. Okay, so if I do a Vader team there along with the Mar J team, we might be able to knock that one out. So that's what, 25 right there, you know. So, and then again, as I said, I'm not too concerned. The ideally for Conquest for me, getting to you know, anything here would be gravy, right? There's a couple of of Omicron sitting there, so maybe I push for that, but I'm not going to stress about it. I've got 73 at the moment. So, yeah. All right. We do have questions, but I do want to go say hi to everybody. Then we're going to start mini roster review. So let me give the greeting to everybody. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's be social here. We got to do it. I'll do C a little bit later. Usually in an hour or so, we'll go do C once I get my when it's time for me to use up all my energy. I always do that at the changeover at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 my time, where that's when it's the perfect time to get my 600. But I'm gonna get Cantina. I'm gonna go and use my energy refreshes for tickets that way. So yee. All right, let's say hi to everybody. Let me check something real quick before we do Fleet. I'm at number 9. Okay, got a little climbing to do in Fleet. All right. Foreigner says, hello there, skewers. Hello there. Glad to have you here, my friend. King Zeldris. There he is. He is Zeldris, and he is the king. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Says, howdy. Howdy, buddy. Finity's here. Oh, Christ. Finity's here. Well, there goes our will to live. Finn's here. So if you don't talk to Finn, he won't talk to you. And then that way, I don't want to hear you complain. I'm just warning you. If you don't talk to him, he won't talk to you, and you only have to hear about Porgs and Ewoks and Twinkies and ridiculous stuff. I'm just warning you. If you engage Finn, he's a social animal. If you say something to Finn, he's going to tell you the story of how he loves cuddling Ewoks and stuff. Now, I'm hoping now that he's a man and he's married to his lovely wife, Karma, that she is manning his shit up. I'm hopeful, but you can't change the DNA of someone, and Finn is very much a cute, cuddly kind of guy. So just warning you. If you don't want to hear about how porgs are great, and I don't mean sauteed, then just telling you, don't engage him. All right, Birkenstock is here. Says, what's up, Ranger? Hope your day has been going well, brother. It is going well. I actually got a little sleep last night. I took some Benadryl because I just wasn't able to sleep. Congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. They won it was a really good game last night. Another powerhouse slug beat the snot out of each other game between Georgia and Alabama. Georgia came up on top and are their national champions, the first since 1981, so 40 years, and that was the days of Herschel Walker and that team. What a team that was. But they won, so congratulations, Alabama. Hey, hats off to you. Another national championship finals. I mean, they've been in the finals too many times, and they've won 6, so then Alabama, it's nice to let someone else win. That's all I got to say. But everybody here, I live in Alabama, but I used to live in Georgia, so the shit talking's unbelievable. So there you go. Dom says hi. Also, happy birthday to me. Well, happy birthday, Dom. Hey, happy birthday. Hey, getting a birthday wish. If you'd like to hear a birthday shout out with the voice, let me know. I will do it for you. The ones that you've heard me do. Dalton Miles is here. Says hello there. Hello there. Ray Rock says good 2 for Tuesday, skewers. Good 2 for Tuesday for you, my friend. Foreigner says congrats on getting Sea Ranger. Thank you very much. He's the last GL done. We're just gonna go get Star Killer, get the rest of the stuff knocked out. So yeah, the more 4-5 power we have, the better. Navju says, well, happy birthday to Dom. Happy birthday, Dom? Dom's birthday? Oh, there he is. So let's say the screen flipped. He says, happy birthday, birthday greeting. Shout outs to our boy Dom. Tumblo Dry, the man with the best friend in the business, says, hello, skewers. Hello, my friend. How are you? Kwai John Jin says, good afternoon, everyone. And happy birthday to Dom, of course. Dom says the temperature where I live dropped a lot, so it feels like the Arctic. Yeah, that's why I live in the South. Screw that crap. Gets down to the 20s, and that's about where I want it at. Yeah. Dom says he's already having a good birthday because he says Mod Depression 10 for 10 gaming experience. Yeah, it really is for you guys. It's not for me, but for you guys. There you go. Choo choo. Choo-choo, the engineer. Engine number 9 going down. No, sorry. Every time I see the engineer and do choo-choo, I have to do that. So, Darth Ducklets, it's here. What's going on, Darth Ducklets? Says, hello, everyone. Been a little while. Yeah, it has, Darth Ducklet. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great holiday season. Happy New Year to you. Glad to have you hanging out with us as always. Ghost Strike, my fellow midichlorian, says, hey, everyone. Hey, what's going on, Ghost Strike? Widows 3 says, happy Taco Hump Day. When you're working from home, every day is Taco Tuesday, and every day is a hump day. Well, I don't know about the hump day, but the taco thing is very true. Dalton Miles Sato says, question, can you explain how Cat gets her turn 1 instant kill when the GMK team, I must have my teen speeds all wrong. No, it doesn't matter the speeds. Jedi Master Kenobi, when he does his one ability where he goes, hello there, let's see here. It is hello there, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Well, basically, you throw this on here. So right here, you put this on her, and their cooldowns are reset. It excludes granted abilities. So basically, what this is, I had to look at where it was, but basically, when he goes, "Hello there," like he just did right there. Hey, thanks for Kenobi for participating. Basically, you throw that on Cat, it resets her cooldowns, so she's got her Annihilate, and her first Annihilate will automatically kill the first person she hits it with. Unless it's Jedi Master Luke or GL, something like that, right? But it will instant kill them. They can be revived. It's not like an Annihilate or a Disintegrate, something along those lines, but it does get them off the board immediately. So that's really all it is. Because if you're facing the JMK versus Cat, it doesn't matter who goes first or second, because usually those are the two fast characters. Kenobi goes, then their Kenobi goes. They both put hello there on Cat. Cat goes, kills their tank, you go kill their tank, and then it's usually a 4-for-4 battle. Now everybody else that you're not doing a mirror match with, it's like, okay, SLKR goes first. All right, he does his poke. Then Kenobi puts hello there on Cat. Cat looks around the board and says, okay, let's just get rid of that, and she does. So there you go. But that's how that's the turn order. So it's not really about speed. You want them fast, obviously, because you want Kenobi to get to ultimate as quickly as possible. But Cat, yeah. So that's how she gets her turn 1 instant kill. And everyone's doing that. Dom says, question, is Mod Depression a 9 out of 10 or 1 out of 10 gaming experience? For you, it's a 9 out of 10. For me, it's a 1 out of 10. So there you go. And everyone's explaining. See, this is what I love about the skiers. Everyone's explaining to our boy Dalton how this works. Good stuff, man. This is why I love this community. The engineer says, yesterday I took my Qui-Gon Jinn team with Jedi Anakin against SKR full first order. Took out everyone except the SLKR. Had so little help, but that it was hard to see. And he left. Then he poked my Jedi Anakin lost. It can happen. It can happen. Qui-Gon Jinn is powerful. They can't beat GLs, but, that can happen. But, I mean, you almost took out SLK with it. Says a lot about that Omicron from Qui-Gon Jinn, which I will be putting on. What else on 3 says, Finity, if you had to choose between eating an Ewok or throwing 100 porgs off a cliff, what part of the Ewok would you start with? Oh, there you go. Good questions for Finn. Those are the kind of questions you need to engage him with. Let's see here. Buzzsaw says the halftime score from last night's game was 69. Heinze was happy. Yeah, it was 69. Yeah, I know. Or it could have been 96, how you look at it, Qui-Gon says, yeah, next season Qui-Gon is staying on offense. I think the news is out on one shot now. Yeah, I mean, Bad Batch, I use it all the time. So, yeah. Don says, Finny, can we get your 90K word essay on why the Ewok glider space must be added? Well, no, he won't do that. He will, but he'll send it to you directly. Be careful what you wish for. Darth Douglas says, I've had a good start to the new year. I hope everyone here as well. Oh, I unlocked GMK yesterday. Congratulations, Darth Ducklet. Good news. Good news. Yeah, I am done with GL farming, but that's good because I'm tapped out on resources for high relics. I'm just, once C's done, I'm going to be like, no mas. Skylark Invader, my good Canadian friend from Canada, up there drinking that good Canadian whiskey, says, hello there, eh? Ranger, do you have any room on your couch, please? It's effing cold up here. Minus 28 degrees up here, lol. Yeah, no, anytime when it come chill out, come on down. It's not that cold, good lord. We think like one night or two that gets into the 20s, we're all like, oh my god. But I have lived up north. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I don't miss that weather at all. That's why I won't live up north unless I got paid exorbitant amount of money. But again, no, I've lived in that shit and I'm not interested remotely in it. Let's see here. Quite just as nice. I'm about a month out with relics yet. There you go. Darth Douglas says thanks. I got him to gear 11, but I have the relic saved up, so I'm ready for relic 8. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. What else on the 3 says, thanks for the advice yesterday. I full cleared my opponent and he got stuck on my ships in my Ray. I'm shocked how easy it is to beat GMK Cat with GML, Jeanette Luke, Grandmaster Yoda, Hoda, and Shock. Yep, it does. It works very well. Jay in the Argonaut says, hey Ranger, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. The engineer says, think I misworded that Qui-Gon Jinn battle. SRKR poked my giant Anakin and then died. Lost banners because of that. Guess it's a bug? Nah, I don't know. I'd have to see the fight. There's plenty of bugs out there right now, so I couldn't tell you. Rare Rock says, I don't mind snow since I enjoy skiing. It's the extreme cold that I don't care for. Yeah, that's a problem right there, right? It's everyone loves to go snowboarding, skiing, that kind of stuff, playing in the snow, and then it gets to like 28 below zero, like our good friend Skywalker Vader's doing with A, and you just it's not a good feeling when you like when I was in the military and I was up at old Fort Drum, New York, and part of the 10th Mountain Division, and you go out for a long run, and it's like that kind of temperature, and you have to run, and your snot freezes, so that's not good. Jay says, bad batches only 4-star have saved my backside in GAC. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. Nabju Engineer says, Geos can kill other Jedi with Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Now that we've got all the greetings out, now we'll answer a few questions and stuff. It's time for mini roster reviews. I mean, I got nothing else really to do in the game. I mean, we got Lyso GOTB battles, but that's boring. We've done that a million times. So, blech. That's the worst goddamn RNG. That's back-to-back cam missions where I went in there and just had crazy RNG. I'm not killing it like I always did, and I didn't change my mods around because they've always worked, because I put really badass mods on my characters, but it's stupid RNG. It's like did like I always do, 5 sacrifice. It came down to Django and the critter, and somehow they just seem to beat my ass like no business. Like, use Rexolite, get Django out of there, and it's like, god damn it. When this monster start hitting like a monster, that's just stupid. General's command shuttle. Okay. I really don't want to do this fight right now. All right. So time for mini roster reviews. So if you would like a mini roster review, this is how we do it. We're going to do this for a while. If you can keep your questions coming in. Those are totally fine. I'll keep answering questions. Like Buzzsaw says, when do you think one should be score wise to be on schedule to complete Conquest? At this point, if you're in around 500, you're good. Because it depends on which feats you've accomplished. It's kind of tricky. I can't give you a definite on that one, but yeah. All right, so I just got that answered. All right, so if you would like a mini roster review, it's pretty simple. Again, keep your questions coming in. Pop your ally code in, and then 1 or 2 things you want me to look at, I will look at it. Don't have to do anything for it. Just put that in there. We'll help you regardless. If you'd like to say thank you, just tip your ranger, toss a coin to your ranger. You can. That goes to the Ranger J 1999. We'll eat delicious tacos and get some coffee today. being the poor soul that I am. But, if I get some tacos and some coffee today, hey, that'd be brilliant. Or you can donate it to and call it the Ranger J 1999 Needs Bourbon. I'm out of bourbon. If you'd like to help support the Ranger J 1999 Bourbon Fund, there you go. So there you go. So if you would like me to look at your stuff, pop your ally code in with your question or what you want me to look at, and we will get that squared away. All right. Hashtagger says, question, you ever do keto? I have done keto before, yes. So get those in, get your questions in, and then we will do mini Ross reviews. That's what we're here for. If you want me to take a look at something, you can. And there we go. Everything's up and running. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I did Galactic War. Conquest. God bless America. I just don't want to do Conquest, man. Just don't. Makes me sad. It's just like, oh, God. I really want to do Conquest again. It's like, oh, Jesus. It's like, good God and gravy. But, we have to... I'll do this later. When I'm just sitting here chilling. Because doing Conquest is just... so boring. I hate it. So get your questions in. Get your requests in for mini Ross reviews. Things of that nature. Alright. I'm going to win 11 more fights with Boba Fett and Fennec. I guess we'll start doing those today. And then defeat enemies with Boba Fett or Jango. Wonderful battle. Bounty Hunters. I'm going to do that 31. So if we get those, that'll knock out a bunch of them. Blech. Hashtagger says, question, what teams do you use for the armor shred? I usually just go in there with my Jedi. It's like Gas, Ahsoka, that kind of stuff. Just that's really the only way to really do it. I know Fennec can get 2 armor shreds going on. Who else does armor shred? Gideon does. So you can put like a team like that under JMK and just go armor shred. Get like 3 to 4 each one, and then just call it a day. You just create an armor shred team with GL and just go do it. Beskar Bendito says, any suggestions on farming schedule for mods versus slicing mats? Well, I kind of treat it, depends on where you're at. So typically the way I do this, Beskar, is that when I'm looking at, I've got like characters that I put in my favorites, like Armor. She's just 6E slicing. So that's one. And then the same thing with Stormtrooper, just needs to go to 6E, but he's not the priority right now. I've got mods on him, but Kyle is. So Kyle is going to be, these all need to go to 6E. One, I need the extra speed. For each, I'll get each of those and then get him to a certain speed with offense mods, right? So I want to get him his damage up and everything for him for there. So 6E, you have your mods that you're going to 6E. Or take 5A to 6E. You also have your mats that you're going to get for your mods that are, your greens, your purples, your blues, right? So the way I always treat it is like the first, and I treat it like I do for my stream schedule, right? When I'm streaming, I'm always slicing because we're going to do mod depression. So I usually use mats here to slice and get slicing materials. Second part of the day is when I will go in and go grab mods. Now I'm always checking the store and I'm always looking for golds like speed sets with 5 or offense sets with certain stats, right? Offense. I'm very particular about what I do because again, you only have so much room in your inventory. That being said, basically I split it into 2 things because you get energy pretty much twice a day where you can do stuff. First round I'm going to use for slicing materials. I'm going to get slicing mats and, work on the mods, slice blues, slice purples if I can, but definitely trying to get my mods where I'm at with my account to get them to 6E. That's important for these kind of mods that I have going on right now. The second part of the day, I'll pull mods. You always constantly want to be pulling definitely speed and offense sets, and you can pull other sets, but I get mod sets from doing all the challenges like tenacity and health and such, so I'm not worried about those kind of mods, but speed and offense are the tougher ones to get, and I'm always I'll do a pull on those. So if you use your first energy for just to build up your slicing materials and slicing mods constantly, and the second part of the day you're pulling mods to see, again, 4-dot mods are low, just get them the hell out of there. 5-dot or higher, and then you want to roll them. Anything blue 5 5 speed or less, I sell. I don't play around with it. I just don't have the inventory. I'm trying to get anything double digit blue, purple, and higher, and keeping those and slicing those to see if I could hit a speed. And normally, if they didn't hit to a certain point, I would get rid of them. But now that we've got to 6A, I keep those mods. Like anything between 10 and 14, I'll keep, because 1 or 2 hits of speed, that's a 20 mod right there if you get hit with two hits of speed. So I'm not going to get rid of those now. But anything pretty much single digit that gets into the that's blue or purple, I get out of there typically, unless it's got like a crazy set, like it's got tenacity with a crazy tenacity secondary. That's a great mod you want to keep. Or protection, like a health mod that's got protection, but it's got protection in the secondary. That's a mod I'm gonna keep. Yeah, it's only 8 speed, but that's something I really need for some of the characters, so I'll keep stuff like that, health, things of that nature. But you know, that's the best way to do it. Skywalker Vader question: Ranger, Ranger, we should be getting our end of season crystals today, right? Yes, for GAC, that is correct. Where you overall finish determines how many you get. Yes, that is correct. Whatever your ranking is where you're going to finish. So I think I'll finish like in the 1,000 something, so I'll get like 2,100, just right outside the big one. Beskar says, thank you, sir. Cheers, and don't forget the red sauce for the tacos. Thank you very much. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, my friend. Let's see here. What else? If your Sabine is built, you can take Mandalorians in there and use her armor shred. I think you need Mando kills in that same sector. Yeah, I did some of that too. I can't remember. You can use her too. I mean, you knock them both out. The interesting question: best team for Maul lead? No, Jango or Bam, because I need them for other teams. This Maul with Bo-Katan, the armor. You can go with anything really, because really it's just you just want Mandos in there. They're gonna do with the Canderous. You know, Canderous is in the one you're gonna have that team definitely. I mean, we saw yesterday once that team. I still don't know how that played out. I went in there with bounty hunters against. Was it bounty hunters or trooper? I can't remember how it went, but somehow they got loose. And once they get loose, you're in big trouble. That team is gross. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it's a grossy team. But yeah, like Maul, Arbor, Canderous, Bo-Katan, throw Sabine on there if you got her. I mean, you don't have to. I go with the team I use because Bam just he nukes hard. It's a grossy team. It's a very grossy team. Author says the very best Maul team includes Watt, but it's rare if you can afford that. Yeah, so that's why I'm going with fast armor. Watt is perfect for that because that team is going to get off, and then you're in big trouble because it's going to take turn after turn after turn. But if you're gonna, for me, see Watt Palpatine. I mean, good lord, you got to have them. So we'll put the armor on there and just outspeed them. So you can go like, hell, you can go armor, Maul, Bo-Katan, Canderous, throw in Sabine. You still got a really damn good team, as you saw yesterday. It's pretty gross. Yeah, Hawthorne's right. Watt on the team makes it outrun a Geo. It does. It absolutely does. It does. All right, we are doing mini roster review, so if you want a mini roster review, get your ally code in and what you want me to look at. Since we're just chilling here, I guess I'll go do Conquest. All right, we'll go do some Conquest. All right, let me see what I need here to finish this up. I need Imperial Remnant. At least 14 battles in the Imperial Remnant units. I guess I'll do 3 of these. Ugh. It's like, bleh. Alright, let's go do that. We got to use our energy amp anyway, so I might as well go knock some of this out while we're waiting here. Who do I want to go kill? What's your preparedness? 3? Hell no. Gas? I'd rather stab myself. Well, I sure did go the hard route here. Yeah, we'll do this. You just have to win. So I usually just go with a GL, and then I'll go Imperial Remnant, throw them in there, and just go get 3 wins. So just throw them in there and just rock. These repetitive feats are just garbage. I hate them. That's not going to do anything. I don't even care if they die. I'm just like, okay. Cool. Well, cool. Hey, you can die. I don't care. What am I attacking you for? Oh, I have no choice. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Damn, Mark is, being grossy. Oh no. Let's do Grievous, because you've angered me so greatly. I don't care about the stars. I'm just trying to get everybody off the board here. I guess apparently that's not a thing. Really? Boring, 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 boring. Alright. Oh, yeah, we won. We did Imperial Remnant, and great. Only 5 more. Alright. Fourth of Cock says, what are you doing? Put Lord Vader with the Empire. Come on, man. Because I'm saving that for the other... you tell the Fourth of Kage doesn't watch the stream, because I just said earlier that I got to go Vader and them in the other zone to go get that other feat done. So I'm going to use Vader here. I got to go get a bunch of kills with Empire in Sector 4. So yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to go save Lord Vader and them with this other feat here. So I can go knock that out today. Is it Sector 4? Yeah, it's Sector 4. I got to get like 24 kills. 20 more kills? Something stupid. What is it? Yeah, 24 more kills with Empire. It's like, god damn it. I just have to win in that feat with those. It doesn't matter what GL I use. It's just like, okay. And then I'll go do that. Oh, stick it up your ass, Fourth Akagi. I'll do what I goddamn feel like. You have Mary Jade for that. Yeah, so the stamina disappears, and I've got a plan. I'm executing the plan. Leave me alone. You don't like it? I don't care. All right. But I do use Mara Jade for that other side, too. So we have 2 teams here, so I can not worry so much about the goddamn stamina. That's the other thing, I have the stamina. Oh, what did I pick this team for? I must be dumb. I am dumb. I just let this team kick my ass for no reason. Well, this is not going well. No, I'm surprised that AoE doesn't give them boo-boos. I should be getting some of those debuffs going on here. But then again, the team gets all their stuff back, so what do I know? God, they make Sector 5 so stupid. Look at this. They're going to kill him, and I'm going to have to go to Ultimate here. I'm going to get crushed. Yeah, I may die before then. Jesus Christ. That's so stupid. And they just get their health and protection back. I forgot about this stupid-ass team. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. Yeah, he's going to die once he stands up, because that team just takes 9,000 turns. Yeah. God damn it. I should just pull out because this is gross. You can't beat this team with this, yeah. Problem with the hard path of these. This is a GL. There they go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Yeah, take your 9,000 turns. You gonna kill my Kyle here? Yeah, that's great. Sector 5 is amazing. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, so gross. You would think Kylo could handle this. Nah, fam. Not when they're taking 900 turns. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Hey, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just gross. Sector 5 is just monsters. They're monsters. Because they got overprepared 3, they get all that stuff. I really don't want to do gas, because that's horrible. Leander says, question, sorry, but I can't fall alive all the time. I'm stuck in Sector 5 against Imperial troopers. I can't seem to get past them. Even JML gets defeated. Any suggestions? JML, Jedi Knight, Luke. I mean, Rebels can do it because you just go and shoot, I think, Piet. So, yeah. I feel you, buddy. I feel you. That's a horrible fight there. They're all horrible fights. What am I talking about? These are all garbage fights. No matter what you do with this, you're just going to get wrecked, and you're just trying to get the feat done. And if I did use Lord Vader, it would be fine. But I'm trying to cheese a little bit here, because I want to use Vader for that next sector, because I'm going to go in there and use Empire, and then, you just have to get kills with Empire, so. Okay. Okay, you will die. I'm sure they ain't gonna do a damn thing. All right. What else? The strange thing is the easier nodes in Sector 5 are the bosses. I know, right? The GK lead teams are pretty easy. Yeah. But the problem is you get that mirror damage, so. That's right, we are saved. Obi-Wan Kenobi Kid's here. Vague says, question, does Darth Talon's speed offense unique for Sith persist when she dies? Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say any first time defeated on her unique. As far as I know, it persists throughout the fight, but that's just a bonus at the beginning and stuff like that. So once she's down, but I think until the fight's over, it still lingers. I don't think it disappears when she disappears. Alright, so he did a couple battles there. Okay, I got that one done. We can go finish that tomorrow with Lord Vader. But I want to go to Sector 4, knock out this one. Then I'll probably spend the rest of the day just doing stupid Boba Fett fight. Oh god, it's gross. Hey, good 2 for Tuesday, says Rare Octopuppy. Daddy does make a difference. Alright, we have just gonna get 24 kills with the Empire. Alright, let's see here. Who's Geos and Geos? Let's just do Geos. We'll go Empire, and we'll go Vader, Empire, then we'll go, let's see, you. We're going to keep those 4 together, 5 together. So, we'll use you. I'll put you in there. Krennic. There we go. We'll do that. Trey says, good morning, Ranger. What time are you planning on doing roster reviews? May throw my name in the ring for once. Yeah, I mean, I've already put that out there. So if you want a mini roster review, all you got to do is I've already started it. So if you want to get mini roster reviews, throw your ally code in, what you want me to look at, one or two things, and then I will look at it. Don't have to do anything else for it. We'll do that. If you'd like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Coffee and Bourbon Fund, you are more than welcome. The PayPal is linked here. I'll put it in again if you want to do that. If not, doesn't matter. I will still look at your stuff. So it's all good. And they should all die here. Okay, let's do another AoE. There you go. Could be Nabju. I don't know for sure. As far as I understand, the wording can be ambiguous at best. Hey, Psycho Drums says, hello. Hey, what's going on, buddy? But if you like a roster review, that's all you got to do. Put your ally code in. Put in what you want me to look at. I will look at it, and then we'll rock and roll. If you'd like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Coffee, Tacos, and Bourbon Fund, you're more than welcome. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I'll still look at your stuff. That's what I do here. All right, we need to get some more kills with Empire. Kill them, maim them, murder them. Let's go in there again. Oh, look, it's the Dreyer Notions. Okay. Yay, this is fun. We're doing fun things. Super fun. Well, Buddy is barking at something, so that's not good. Alright, we're at 38. Okay, should put us at 44. Minato, I'm just going to time your ass out. What is wrong with you today? Have you taken Cam to Relic 8 yet and given an offensive arrow? Offensive arrow, I think so. Relic 8, no, because I'm doing C first, and I'll put it on here. If you got Barris to Relics, no. I'm doing the Rebel Fighter team. You can tell Thing does not watch the stream. I just showed this shit, and he's not even paying attention, man. Why is Barris not going to Relic? Because I'm working on the team that you wanted me to with POW and goddamn Hoth Rebel Scout. Good God. I'm not doing SRP to Relic 5, and I'm not putting 6 dot mods on them. Is Akbar Relic 3? No. Is Crew Relic 8 with 6 dot mods? No. What about Jawas? No. I'll tell you what I am doing, since you like to not pay attention, is getting Seeded Relic. We are farming the... I'm waiting to see what happens with Talon and Dash. Again, I do a review of what I'm working on at the beginning of every stream. You can tell Things sleeping at that time. We did get Kyle to Gear 12. I just need a couple purple pieces to get him to Relic, so we'll get him up and running. And then I'm going to slice all his mods to 6E. That's the important thing. And then I'm going to bust up Hoth Rebel Scout and Pal, at least to 12. Because those are the characters that we got to get in. I've got to redo Hoth Rebel Scout's speed. I've got a speed set on him, but it ain't anything to write home about. I got to get him much faster and put him on the team. So we'll get Kyle, we'll get Pal, we'll have Biston squared away, and then Kyle. So, yeah, you can look at this. C is got to go to Relic 8. Got some slicing to do on him, but he's 186,000. Once we get him Relic 8, he'll be 190,000. And once we get some of these mod slice, we'll get some more on there. But that's what I'm focusing on right now. Hey, listen, Fourth Akagi. I just say what I'm working on every morning on the stream, brother. Short Stormtroopers there because I have to work on his mods, but yeah, it's continue working farming Fennec as fast as I can. Omega, same thing, but Talon's going to go up as quickly as possible. She should go free to play, or should go in the Chromium store. I'm hoping this week, and then start getting her mods squared away, and then and all right, sleepy thing. Short Troopers another one I got to just get to Relic, but it's definitely getting the Rebel Fighter team up. So, just these are the characters I'm working on for right now. All these are my priority. I still got Dad Bod Boba Fett coming into the mix soon, so is Fennec. So, it's a lot going on right now. Psycho says I had a city month of 2-1 GSA every week. That's pretty much where I finished up 8-4. As long as you stay above 500, you're good. Hey, thank you, Trey. Couple bucks tossed to the Ranger. I get some more. I might even get some bourbon besides coffee. Hey, let's keep it going. Hey, Ray Rock. Good 2 for Tuesday. I like that. All right, so Trey says, here's his Alico. We'll look at here, see? Fourth of August. Okay, fine, I'm asleep. Okay, see, that's what I thought, man. Because I'm like, what do you mean, man? I talk about this every goddamn time. All right, gotta remind myself that I need to do something for scribbles. All right. So we'll get you here in just a second, Trey. Now just this question. Even though if the Perseverance disc would stack, I ended up with 2. Might try out that. No, it doesn't, I think. Play Fan says hello there. Hello, Play Fan. All right. Let's do Trey here. And get his ally code. Easier said than done with our scrolling chat. Yes, Thane is Minato, and Minato is Thane, foreigner. They are one and the same. All right, let's see. Trey says, I'm wrapping up JML. Wanted to see your thoughts on what to do next. Thinking of maybe building out MMT or Executor as of now. Well, let's see where you're at with, you are what, 4.8 million? Both are good choices here. So you got 2 GLs and you're finishing JML at 4.8. That's actually really good, Trey. So the options are, where do you go to next? Executor's not a bad call. You've already got 3 GLs. How are you on ships, though? You got Razor Crest unlocked at least. I mean, the fleet's other than Razor Crest, which you would need eventually for Executor. It's going to take you a New York minute to get Razor Crest up and running, right? I think it's got to be 7 stars to get the complete Executor, right? I forgot that you altered the deal and listened to Loki. Yeah, he paid me. Those things happen. Hey, Boss Life Flyer. What's going on, buddy? He says, hello, Mr. Ranger. Hello, my fellow guildie. What's going on, buddy? Why are you using my government name? Neither of those are your government name or your Christian name. Get the hell out of here, for the Kagi. Psycho says, kind of having fun being rosters. Think they have easy wins by placing 1 or 2 more GL on defense than I have. That's true. I like that you're going for JML. So it's either go for Executor, but you're ways away with Razor Crest, I believe, because I think you have to have that ship to get the final Executor at 7 stars. I think you can get it at lower stars, but then it's a lot of stuff for Executor too. That's a lot of. If I'm going to be honest, you said Rebel Fighters. It's a fun team. Let's see where you got. I mean, they're starred. Well, no, you don't have PAL. That's a big one. You do have Biston. I know. Brother, I have mods on my characters and still got my ass kicked. That goddamn cam mission is my goddamn bane of my existence. Momo team. I mean, the ideal Momo team is, of course, Scout, Kyle now. But you're ways away from Kyle. Biston, Pal. Now, you can go, you definitely want Pal, but you go Scout, Kara, Biston, Mon Mothma, and then, I don't know. I mean, hell, you could throw Biggs in there. It could hold you over. You're ways away on ships, too. Plus, if you're going to go for Executor, It's either one or the other. But I mean, the Momo team, it'll be nice for you. I think long term, if I'm going to be honest with you, you're pretty darn good on your bounty hunter ships. Of course, the characters like Piet and stuff like that are going to be a nightmare. But that's just you know the deal on that. I mean, you can't really do much about it. Where's your Piet? He's 3-star. Yeah, so you'd have to get Piet. You'll have to get your BAM team up. I mean, so shorter term, I mean, you still have some characters you have to farm for the Momo team anyway. I mean, if I'm going to think what's more important for you right now, Pubby, can you just secretly knife attack Thane over and over again, please? He's really starting to piss me off. I need an SKA. I'm calling in an SKA Emperor's Hand. I mean, you look at this nonsense in this chat, Pubby. Can you please take care of him, please? I'd like an SKA on Thane. I'm ordering one right now. He damn well knows why. He's just being a butt. So I need you to teach him a lesson. I mean, if you want to torture him a little bit, Pubby, that's fine too. I'm really torn on this one there, Trey. Thank you, Pubby. Thank you. That's why you're my Emperor's Hand. Gingers Unite. I like both options. I'm not going to lie here, Trey. Momo will be a really nice team for you. For offense or back wall line defense team. But Executor's Executor. Well, so Trey, this is one you were thinking about doing. I mean, if you don't go for them, I mean, you've got the big stuff, right? You've got the only thing I can. Well, I'm not seeing something here. Hold on. You could go for Revan and Mount. Actually, I would say that before I do Momo. Go get your Darth Revan. You could work on Sith Empire ways away from them, but there's always Revan and Malak. Because you got 3 GLs. If you wanted to round out, I mean, I would have no problem with this, Trey. Let's say if you went to Sith Empire, you did Rebel Fighter, and then you went to Executor with 3 GLs in the 5 million range, with Revan, with Executor, with your Momo team. If that was the route you choose to work on those next 3 teams, I would be okay with that. I would definitely go get Darth Revan. I was looking, I'm like, I don't see Darth Revan. Darth Revan's really, really damn good. He's still really a pain in the ass to deal with because it forces people, not that it can't be beat, but it forces people to use good stuff on it that they otherwise wouldn't want to use. I love how poor Takagi's trying to get Meow Meow to help him, even though she is no longer his paw. But yeah, you can still run Momo with a lesser team, like with Kara and Scout and say Biston and like Wedge until you get your POW up and running. So you can get that team kind of rounded out and use that team. It's still effective on offense and defense. So you could do that. Then you can start your farms for Executor, and then I would definitely go Darth Revan because that's one glaring weakness that I'm seeing. You got 3 GLs, you might as well finish out, get that secondary team. Having Sith Empire, having your Executor, and having Momo on your team with this roster with the 3rd GL about to be done with JML, I kind of like that. So go work on those 3. That just gives you some options. Again, this is your count, Trey. Again, you're doing a great job, so you work on what you would like to work on. I just give you options, my friend. So you got to go with what's going to be fun for you and what you want to play. So yeah, but you got to do it eventually. You might as well knock it out. I mean, while you're waiting to get the get and stuff for doing Darth Revan, you can do the Darth Revan event with Old Republic and get Darth Revan, get him up and running, and then you just have to do Malak, right? And then go get that. And then you just have to use Get 2 to finish up Malak. But now with you the time to do it. Go get Revan. Go finish up your Momo team. Finish up Executor. If you get those 3 things in your lineup with 3 GLs, I mean, that's pretty damn potent, dude. You'll be just over 5 million with JML and the rest of them. So shit, dude, you'll be looking good. So yeah, I like it. Okay, so well, thanks for the advice. Yeah, you're welcome. So, those are the kind of things I'm just when I'm looking at your account. It's a really good job, by the way. This is a really, really good roster. But if you got JML, man, that shit. At this point, it's just let's round it out. Let's getting an executor will make you gross on fleets. You'll have 3 GLs with Revan with Momo. Yeah, that would make your roster really gross, and then after that, you can just start either go for another GL or you can go into another team before you go into another GL. With JML, you could either go C or even Ray on the next one. Vader would be the last one I would do for you because that's gonna be a heavy commitment, dude. With the Relic 8 and stuff, yeah, that's pretty harsh. So you can either go C, which I kind of like C if you have GML, C into Ray for your next GL, into Lord Vader, makes sense, right? And then with the Revan Executor Momo, yeah. And then in between, if you want to work, like, say, with maybe your troopers or bounty hunters, I don't know. You can do that. So there you go. You got the plan. See, I like that. C for your 4th. That works totally. With those 4, with all the rest, shit. I love how 4th Akagi likes to say, bad things happen when you get C, says the man with the Relic 9C. Yeah, Executor just C-type deal, Trey. Yeah, I like it. No, it's a really good job. Really, really good job. I like it. You're doing a really good job, bud. So hopefully that helps. Sometimes when you're playing this game, you're like, I'm not sure which way to go. And just good to get that little bit of, advice to kind of, give you some options. Like, okay, I was thinking about this, but what do you think? Just get that second opinion on it. So that's what we kind of do here. So there you go. All right. If you would like a roster, you put your roster, your ally code in there with what you want to look at, and we will definitely take a look, 1 or 2 things, and get you squared away. My eyes are bugging. Allergies, man. I'm telling you. It's awful. What else? Anthony says, bad things happen when you ask Thing, the Chiefs Whisperer, about C. Yeah, it's true. Mr. Relic 9C. Alright. Alright, we're doing mini roster reviews. You want one, put it in. You don't have to do anything for it. Just put your ally code in and 1 or 2 things you want me to look at. I will go take a look. You don't have to do anything, but if you want to toss a coin to your ranger to the coffee, tacos, and bourbon fund, feel free. Made a couple bucks so far, so I'm halfway to a coffee at least. We get some big big tips today. Then maybe I can get some bourbon. We'll see what happens. Poby says bad things happen when Tame talks badly about C. Oh, well, that's true. Beskar Bandito says, okay, let's look at Beskar Bandito. Man, I may have to go grab some. My sinuses are kicking my ass right now. So we'll do this, and then I'm going to go run up real quick and get some stuff for this, because, man, my allergies are bugging right now. All right, let's see here. Inquisitor Beskar Bandito. He says, when you're marked next month, just got gas. Thinking about GMK next and then Executor. Any help on mobs would be appreciated, of course. 1.8 million in the Misfits. Shout out to your guild. All right, so we've got Grievous. We got Vader. We just got gas. All right. I was thinking of going for JMK first, huh? Well, I'm okay with that. It's your first GL. That's a really good one to go for. I like how you got your... Yeah, that's a really good job on... Damage is a little low, but once you slice these, you'll get the damage that you need for gas. And he's only Relic 5. Definitely take him to Relic 8. He's worth it. 4th Akagi says, algae, what are those? You don't trust me at 4th Akagi. You don't want to know. They're awful. Okay, we have Grievous. I actually like this plan. How's your 501st overall, though? Yeah. I'm totally okay with you going for JMK. Let's round out your 501st, though, first. I mean, it's hard to judge things when you don't have a lot of things. It's a newer account. I definitely think going for your first GL makes sense. I would round out your gas team first. You have Padme up and running. You got some pieces here. Again, you're 1.8. I'd get a little bit more focused on your roster here, Beskar. One thing I've noticed is that kind of a little bit here, a little bit of there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that has a little bit to do with you just got gas. So, you have Shakti and some of the other characters. That goes without saying, but get hyper-focused. So, I think moving forward with your account, I don't know about Executor. That's a big-time commitment. So is JMK. If I'm going to have you... JMK is fine. Let's go get JMK. Now, if you want to go in the Executor next, that's totally fine. But I would say, okay, you're with me then. Yeah, finish 5 first, round out your team. Always finish up what you start. And then go into... If you want to go into GMK, I'm totally cool with that. Go get your GMK. You don't have Cat, so if you want to start working toward a Cat, easier said than done, I know. But hopefully she goes free to play someday, where you can farm her. But GMK by himself will be nice. So GMK, that's cool. Executor, before you go into Executor, you probably might want to go for like a Jedi Revan or something just to add, or Darth Revan just to add something to your roster here. I like to put something in between so you have a team. Again, we want to have rounded out teams. Gas Fiber first, let's say GMK and Darth Revan into Executor would be cool. I don't want you to just do Gas, then JMK, then Executor and have no other team. So if you could throw in another team, and I'm just using Darth Revan as an example of something to work on. I don't care if it's Jedi Revan or Darth Revan, but as long as you before you go for your next thing, and I kind of include Executor as a GL because of the requirements. It's ridiculous. So I kind of like that. Get your JMK after you finish your 501st. JMK. Then get a Revan, something else to add in there, and then go get your next piece, right? Executor. So if you're gonna go get Executor after that, but because once you commit to some of this stuff, you're kind of pigeonholed and locked in. So we always recommend that when you're doing your roster like this, GL other team, GL other team, GL other team, and you can throw Executor as one of those GLs. Because that way you're getting a nice rounded roster as you move up. It's not just top-heavy GLs and then the rest of your stuff kind of goes by the wayside. It's just a matter of what you have to work with that you just had to do for relics for the GLs. And some of those do get you some decent teams, but it also leaves some pieces missing. So we always recommend that. So it's like GL Darth Revan, GL Gas, GL Bounty Hunters, right? It's this, and I'm just using those as an example, but do that in that order, and I think you'll be all right, Beskar. But I like the plan. I really do. Finish up Gas. That'll really help you out. Get JMK, then do another team, and then go into Executor, and I'm okay with that. That'll give you the meta team. It'll give you the meta GL, the meta fleet, and you get 2 teams out of it. At least get Gas and then another really solid team. Darth Revan, Jedi Revan. I think after Executor, you should definitely go for JML because you have to go work on your Rebels anyway. So you can do that. Work on your Rebels into Jedi Master Luke, things of that nature. That'd be really good. So hopefully that answers your question, Beskar. Let's see here. Dalton question: I'm using Maul Mando. Should I Zeta Candyman? Yes, I always do the Zetas on most of my characters if I'm using them. It's good. Candyman Spieler. You are welcome, Beskar. Hope that helped you out. All right. Just say I was going to go take something real quick. Ugh. My head's bumping. My sinus is right around here just bumping right now. I hate this shit. My nose won't stop running. That's when I know I'm having a bad attack, because it's like, God, dog, really? But thank you for letting me look at your roster there, Beskar. All right, Joe LePan says, messed up and got Lord Vader too soon. Almost done with execute requirements. Not sure which direction to go. Joel, I got you, buddy. You can always redirect and get your stuff back to where you need it. It's all good. So we're doing mini roster reviews. Throw your ally code in. 1 or 2 things you want me to look at. I will look at it. Don't have to do anything else. Free advice. If you'd like to tip, toss a coin to your ranger for the coffee, taco, and bourbon fund, feel free. It's like your waitress. You appreciate the service, so you throw in something nice. Well, there's the PayPal. There you go. That's the toss a coin to your ranger. There you go. All right, let's look at Joe Lapon. Lapon. Let's see. We are at 5.4. I don't think you messed up at all. You're only 5 million, and you got both Kenobi and Vader and Maul and Cat. Christ in heaven, dude. There's not a damn thing wrong with what you did here. You have both Brevins. You have. All right, so you're 5.4. You got the top. You got the newest GLs. You got gas. And it's not that you just have the next two GLs at your level. You got Cat and you got Maul. What the hell are you talking about here, Joel? I don't think you got Lord Vader at all. Lord Vader on defense at your level is stupid. He is stupid, dude. You're almost done with executorships. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. You have both Revens. You have gas. There's not a goddamn thing wrong with what you've done here. Yeah, but you've knocked out the two hardest ones. The other GLs will seem like, if you wouldn't got SLKR and Ray or JML and C next, good Lord in heaven, dude. But where do we go? So you're working on Executor. Okay, let's look at some teams that you could round out, because I want you to round out before we go do the next one. You can finish up Grief and Mando and get that as a part of your bounty hunter team. That totally plays, right? So Grief and Mando, get that done. Imperial Troopers, how are they looking? Well, you're going to get Piet because you're going to work. He's already 7. Okay. You could round up your Imperial Troopers. At 5 million, those are just two suggestions here. You could round out your Geos, right, for your Malevolence fleet. There's a lot of good stuff here, that's what I would do. Before I go barge into another, work on Grief, Mando, get your Geos up. So you've got them for your fleet, right? Instead of using TIE Fighter, you can go in there with it. You have your Geos for it. But no, I don't think you've made any mistakes at all. You're 5.4 million. So other than C, the other ones like Ray, SLKR, compared to what you just went through, relic levels for Jedi Master Kenobi and Lord Vader, Christ in heaven, dude. I'd definitely go start working on your rebels. So you've got a couple things that you could do here. Couple things. You can round out, if you're getting an Executor, that's going to be the meta fleet, right? You can put Lord Vader down on defense, and then just, you got Revan, you got Gas, you got Jedi Knight Revan, you got, these two dope ass teams. You could. So I'm going to give you some options here, Joel. So this is what I'll tell you. If you want in between, so if you want to say round up those two characters for your bounty hunters, and then either do Geos for your Malevolence fleet, or say start Rebels into JML, right? Because you're going to work on Rebels for CLS team, and then that leads you into Jedi Knight Luke, which will lead you into Jedi Master Luke. You're going to have a really gross account. So you can go say work on Geos. It's a really good team on offense that you can use. Round out your Malevolence fleet so you can use the Geonosians. You only need to take them to like Relic 1 to 3. It's not like you have to put a lot of emphasis on them. Just get them geared, right? Same thing with Grief and Mando. Just get them geared. Get them in there, because that's going to really give you some options with your bounty hunters. You're going to have Executor. And then after that, I'd probably go get GML. But I'm okay if you went and got SLKR. I just like the Rebels more. So if you went and got CLS into Jedi Knight Luke into JML, that would be a really good per year count. Get you that third G with those other characters. And if you already have your Geos and Bounty Hunter squared away, then you'd be good. Then you can go into take a break and go into Imperial Troopers and get that team up and running. Especially if you're working on an Executor, you're gonna have a high Piet, so you might as well get them squared away. And then that could lead into say after Imperial Troopers, you go get SLKR or Array, whichever one you want to do, or C. I don't really care. But that's kind of how you go. But the fact that you've done this first, you knocked out a lot of the hard stuff first. The rest of this stuff, you work on an Executor, that's another tough one. After that, man, it's gravy, dude. Man, I don't know how much difficulty you're having in GAC, but it can't be that difficult with this kind of roster, dude. Seriously, this is really goddamn good. You knocked out the hardest shit first, which is, it's a reason why we recommend certain GLs and stuff first to go get because, I wouldn't want to face you. Good Lord. If I was at your level, dude, I bet you Nev and those guys would be like, hell no. I mean, you could put Kenobi in the north, Lord Vader in the south, keep the rest of your stuff for offense, put some bullshit in there, especially if they only have one GL, because if they don't have a Kenobi or Lord Vader, I mean, they're going to have to go all in on just to beat one of those teams, and then... Yeah, and Joel, you saw my fights. I mean, it's just the way the matchmaking works. That has nothing to do... that has nothing to do with anything. I mean... I beat quite a few. I beat quite a few people that had a million, but I was typically facing people that had way more GP, way more stuff than I did. If you finished above 500, then yeah. So yeah, let's round out your roster a little bit. Let's get your bounty hunters squared away. Let's get bounty hunters and GOs, right? Let's get those two teams. One that'll help your fleet and two bounty hunters. Just getting Grief and Mando. Then from there, you're already working on an Executor. So Executor into probably get your Rebels, get your JML. So go CLS Rebels into Jedi Luke, get those requirements done into JML. And then from there you can go say get your Imperial Troopers squared away. And then from there, work your way around. So just give you some spitballing some ideas here on what you can work on. But I mean, you can't, I got no complaints about this. We got to get Bass. Okay, Bass is a priority. You got to get her up and running. She's so vital to the Darth Revan team. So let's get her relicked. I'd say she's a priority first. You can take Sith Trooper to Gear 11, Marauder 12, HK 12. But as long as Bass is relic and the rest of these are 12, that team will work for you for a long time at that level. But yeah. I mean, looking at your stuff, dude, you're going to, until it evens out with the matchmaking, you're going to be like me. You're going to be facing crazy stuff. But yeah, if you do that, and I think go into your get your Geos done for the Malevolence fleet. I think getting Geos will be really good for you. I think for rounding out Grief and Mando, getting Basso done first, round out those three teams, and then go into your next GL after Executor. So Executor, those three at the same time, and then into your next GL, which I would recommend JML to get the Rebels, get your CLS team up and running, get your Jedi Luke, Jedi Master Luke combination going. That would do wonders for you, dude. And then after that, then we can take a look at it. But go work on that. I think getting those done will help you out tremendously. Joel says, thanks a bunch. Got Grief and Mando my favorites right now. You are welcome, Joel. Hope that helps you out. There you go. Again, it's always good to get a second pin. The Drummer Freak says, question, I just unlocked BAM. Him, Quill, and IG are Gear 8, Gear 11 Nest, Relic 5, Bow. I'll get them up a little before GC, but not a ton. Can they beat anything and just mod for survival for now? 4.5 million Chrome. Yeah, so you still want to go with certain mods for those characters. I'll pull up mine right now, right? So let's say I wanted to do a Scoundrel team. How can I do this? Let me go to the squads. Let's say I wanted to create a new team, right? Or edit a new team. Because I'm using Beskar in a different place. But the Beskar team with IG Quill, it's pretty self-explanatory. So let's go Scoundrels here. You talk about the ones you mentioned. I'll give you an idea of what you're shooting for. So, bam, we're going IG Quill, right? Bow. You have a couple of other options here. You could go Nest. You could go Vandor. That's always a nice one to have in here. Um, it'll come down to now. It comes down to money. Bo's just there for what she does, right? So foreigner, I see you now. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Lord Vader. That was it. Was a very Jill's account's very good. So Quill is all about speed, getting him up, make him beefy, but speed. So, mine is at 333. So I've got my at a certain speed. Beskar, I went, and I still have to slice him, but you can see offense, right? Just damage. Bo Katan is just what she is, but now IG is going to be mainly he's a tank, so you want to treat him as such a tank. You can see I've got tenacity and those kind of mods on him, but lots of health and protection, right? Just make him beefy as hell. Just do the best you can with it. It's going to come down at that level. If you can get him to like gear 11, right? Even a gear 11 nest, just put protection tenacity on her. So let's say we throw a nest on here. This is a great team, and it's good for defense. I don't know about offense. I like this team a hell of a lot more on defense, mainly because, one, it forces your opponent to use something against it. Even at lower gears, at where you're at to Drummer Freak, this is a pretty potent defensive team. Even at gear 11, you can still make them pretty solid, right? Especially with BAM. You can put that team, if you're not confident in it, put it as a backline team. On offense, it's really not going to do much in the sense that if you don't have the modding for it, so you might as well use it as a surprise backline team because Nest can get into her loop, and if they've used a lot of their good stuff up front and they see this team in the back, they're probably going to shit their pants because they're going to be like, oh shit, there's Nest and there's this nonsense. It's a really pain in the ass team to deal with. It really is. If you focus on going after BAM, if you don't kill this in a certain order, then this could really screw you up. But, eventually, the mod, I always tell people to check out my StarWars.GalaxyHeroes.gg page, because if you need some ideas of how you want to mod these characters, then you can go there and look at how we've set my characters up. You can see Ness is just tenacity out the ass, 162%, and she's creamy. But she always goes on teams like this that just gives people headaches, right? The BAM team with Bo, Quill, IG, Nest, I used it for a long time, and I would get, if I didn't get holds, it strips a lot of banners. It just does. A lot of AoE in that, and Nest, Bo, IG all do AoEs, Beskar, Mando. He can get into the loop. You can loop his ass. It's harder, but it can happen. But Emphas, for sure, can get into the loop, and then your opponent's in big trouble. But yeah, put it in the back. But I use this team on defense for a long time, so I'm very familiar with it. Yeah, bounty hunters can make quick work of it, unfortunately. But if they've used, that's why you want to put it in the back. That's why I say put it in the back, since it's going to be lower geared. And that's right, only if they outspeed it. So if you can get your Quill super fast, right? That's why you have to have a fast Quill. Mine's 333. Yeah, I understand. Totally a guilty pleasure. Totally makes sense, Drummer Freak. You can go ahead and you can totally just put in the level that yours is at. Put it in the back line as a surprise, right? Just get them as geared as you can. If you can get gears Nest 12, and make sure she's got tenacity on her, and then the rest of the team, like you just saw, then yeah, that'll help you out tremendously. Yeah, Rev says, I've been using Bambi in the front to draw out a strong team so that my opponents don't have a counter when they get to my back wall and see my new Maul Mando team. Yeah, this is a strategy I may do for mine as well. I may put Bam back up on the front lines with some stuff. I've got some different things I'm going to be doing in GAC. Alright, we had some other requests. Foreigner. Alright. And then I see Dalton wants me to look at something. Gotcha. All right. Foreigner, buongiorno, says, I have the execution requirements working on GMK requirements. Should I focus on relicking my nest first? Inventory. I think you know the answer I'm going to give you. Let's go scoundrels. I gotta say, I like me into Relic Nest. I mean, yours is still pretty solid, 145. I just think Ness is such a good character. She's such a pain in the ass. It cost Arnold his win yesterday with Peepo. Because he went in there with the GML, got into the Nest loop. The higher relic she is, the more she is a pain in the ass to deal with. Just makes her more survival, makes her more tanky, makes her more tenacious. You just get all those stats, right? She hits harder too. I'm okay with that. I mean, I know you're working on, you said, what were you working on, Foreigner? You said you're working on, so you've got 3GL 6.9, you're working on JMK, and you're working on Executor. I think a one-off with Nest would be okay. If you want to do Nest before you go rounding all that crap up, I'm totally down with that. I love Nest. I think she's worth it, dude. Yeah, that was a poor Arnold, man. I was like, God, that loop has hosed a lot of us, man. But yeah, I think looking at this real quick, 6.9, you're wearing Executor, JMK, Nest. Nest will just help you out tremendously. I mean, I mainly use her on defense now, and when you get to the higher, 7 million above, Nest is really just something you want on defense to just drive people batty, right? So yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, go finish your Nest, and then go finish the rest of that crap. I mean, I dig Ness, so I'm a big fan of her. Can't stand her when I see her, so when I see her, I don't even play around. It's like, bounty hunters, kind of disintegrated, or she's gonna get annihilated. I'm not playing. I don't play games with Ness. I've been caught in that loop too many times where I'm like, okay, nope, not even worth it. You are welcome, Foreigner. All right, we got Dalton who wants a roster review, mini roster review. So he put his stuff in. We'll look at that here in a second. Again, we're doing mini roster reviews. It's pretty simple. If you want a mini roster review, put your ally code in. Put out what you want me to look at. We will look at it. Don't have to do anything for it. I will do it free of charge. If you like to tip your ranger and toss a coin to your ranger, feel free to donate to the Coffee, Taco, and Bourbon Fund. That's how I maintain my coffee, tacos, and bourbon. Made a couple bucks today. Not enough for coffee. Well, we did get the super chat, but I won't see that for 3 months. I'm just looking at what we got in PayPal so far. So I will do Dalton next. Is it 12:30? All right. Let me go farm my tickets real quick. We'll do that after Dalton here. Let's see here. Question for GHC. Should I go for Kenobi or Vader first? I was thinking Vader for Bad Batch and Zam. Vague, put your ally code in. I can't answer that without actually looking at your roster. I can tell you I'm pretty much leaning on which one I'm leaning toward because Vader should be the last GL you go for. I mean, I know Vader gives you Bad Batch and Zam. That is, we'll explain it. All right, so Dalton says, is my BAM and IG mods too slow? I think those secondary percentages are good. Let me go look here real quick. It's really not about speed on those guys. It's really about IG, or Quill, really. What's your Quill speed? That's more important. 316 solid, and if you get those slices, you'll get closer to 330, which is where I'd like you to have them, but Beskar Amanda, what do you got on him? Offense stuff? What's his speed? No, that's totally fine. That looks really solid. I have no problem with that whatsoever. That looks fine. And then what was the IG, where are you at, IG? There you are. He's a beefy boy. No, that looks fine. I mean, they're slow characters to start off with. So if you make him with offense and you got him being beefy with that kind of protection, I'm okay with this. And your Quill's pretty fast. This is actually a solid team, dude. No, I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. I mean, honestly, I think you're overthinking this. I think you're modding them the right way. So no, Quill. If you get him sliced around, if he goes first, I mean, it's just that team just takes off and you're good. So I'm okay with this. Fast Quill, beefy IG, offensive modded BAM. No, that looks totally fine. Dude, would you want them faster? Sure. Who doesn't want them faster? But I mean, if you've got the right kind of sets on there, they play. They do. They. Uh, yeah. I think 330 is. You know, but I'm thinking at my level where I need to have them at. Yeah, have Quill at 356. I'm being more realistic here, Hawthorne. Most people are not going to be able to do that. But if you can get him sliced around 330, I think that's a fair number for most to get. Mine's 333. Because he's a faster character, you do want him going first. It just makes the team go. It just works better if Quill is that fast. So, yeah. But no, I think you're fine here, man. I don't have any problem with this whatsoever, dude. This looks really good. No, man, this is fine. I like the secondaries. Yeah, this looks good. No, this is good. You're fine, Dalton. Yeah, but yeah, there's for me, yeah, absolutely. I think like it's like Purse Brother Finn. I like around 330. I got to slice his up still. Get him. Mine's right around 330. There's just certain numbers I look for in teams. As a rough guide, if you get above that, that's fine for me. Especially for those characters for speed. Again, we know what Purse Brother Finn does. If he goes first, he's going to do the Terminator swap, and then you're in big trouble, right? Same thing with Quill. He does his thing, and then, yeah. No, he doesn't need to be faster. Don't try to match people. He's got crazy, stupid mods. All right, vague. Let's look at this real quick. No, just you don't do anything, Dalton, because you can slice those mods when I was looking at them. So if you get some slices on those, that'll take care of your speed. Don't worry about anything else. See if you can get those to 60. You'll get a couple more speed there. And then if you get one or two hit of the speed of the slice, then you're done. You don't have to do anything else. Don't move mods. Yeah, the 359 Darth Revan, that's gross. When I look at people like Peepo and Loki and for what they spent in their mods, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, vague. Let's take a look here. Lord Vader, Kenobi. I kind of tell you, I'm more going to tell you I'm leaning toward Kenobi. Just Lord Vader is just. All right, you're 6.6. You've got 4 GLs. Hey. Eh. I'm thinking. Well, we don't have Cat. I don't know how close you are to Cat. But your characters like Grandmaster Yoda and the Kenobi 7. I mean, I got to be honest with you, dude. Looking at everything that you have. All right, you're finished off Executor. I got to tell you, man, you're closer to JMK, man. And that's just, if you're going to compare the two, I mean, and that's not even talking about Bad Batch, dude. Bad Batch, I mean, you don't even have them start. Yeah, go get JMK. the fact that you're closer to GMK, he's a better GL overall than Lord Vader. You already have 4 GLs. Bad Batch still needs to be farmed. Plus, you have to do 400 card techs a pop on each of those. Then you're going to go get the other characters, and they're going to require the relics that they're going to require for where you're at with your account. Oh, I disagree 1,000%, Lord Vader. I'd go get... he's already got the other characters pretty much for Kenobi. Just needs gear. Bad Batch not only doesn't need gear, but it needs stars. Because if he's going to get Executor and then go into what he has, and it's not going to be much for... or like GK only needs to go to Relic 8. Grandmaster Yoda just needs a few relics. Compare that to what he's going to need for not only the Bad Batch for their gear and their relics. On top of that, that's Relic 5 on each of those, right? And then Echo needs Relic 7. Then the other characters are going to need Relic 8 and stuff like that. I think he gets JMK. I would not get Lord Vader, dude. Honestly. I mean, JMK is just a better overall piece, I think, at this point. I mean, if you go down Lord Vader... Ugh, God damn. Who is tagging me? My friends, someone's letting me know about the Atlanta. They had to shut down. Apparently, the state of Georgia's lost their minds since they won that. Well, I know you're biased, Lord Vader. Just texting somebody real quick. All right, back in this. Yeah, I got to tell you, Vig, I say you go get JMK. Save Lord Vader for last. I know Bad Batch is really good and stuff, but I mean, you're not even close. You're much closer to JMK. Go get JMK. Get Cat. That team's going to be... You've got C, and with the other 4 GLs, let's make Vader last. Then that way, the only thing you'll have to work on is Bad Batch and the Lord Vader. You're not stressed about it. Because if you go to Lord Vader, you go all in on that. One, you're not going to have JMK, and the characters aren't up for that. But you're going to have Executor, so that'll help you out. Your 6.691, getting JMK into Lord Vader, I think is a better play here. I'm gonna say JMK. Especially with Yoda and the Relic 8s on that, you're right there. So, yeah, go get JMK. That Bad Batch thing is a nightmare. Then the relics for Lord Vader having done it, it's just unreal, dude. It's going to tap you out. And then if you are tapped out from doing Lord Vader, then you're trying to go get Kenobi, then you're going to take even longer. Play his posts. If you like eating some roasted legs, go for Lord Vader. Hey, yeah. All right, let me go do this before we go do some mini Ross reviews. More mini Ross reviews. I said I do this. I stream extra on Tuesdays. So we'll take a quick break here. If you like a mini Ross review, put your ally code in. A couple things you want me to look at, I'll look at it. Don't have to do anything for it. I look at it for free. If you'd like to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Coffee, Bourbon, Taco Foundation, so far I've got a couple bucks so far. So half a coffee so far. But if you'd like to tip your Ranger, toss coin to your Ranger for the service, then you can. If not, don't worry about it. I know some of you money's tight, and that's okay. I'll do it anyway. I'll still look at your stuff. I don't care. But if you'd like to toss a coin to your Ranger, you can. Also, as a reminder, if you need doing these mini roster reviews, if you want me to do a full-blown remod of your roster, pretty simple. Just message me in Discord, Ranger J 1999. I will remod your entire account. The only thing that I need from you is to be able to share your screen as we go through. We will both go through, and I will show you how to remod. We will remod your account, get everything squared away, and I only charge $25 an hour. And it usually takes me an hour or two to do it. So if you'd like something like that, just message me in the Discord. Join our Discord, tag me, or just message me directly, Ranger J 1999, and we will get you squared away. All right, I need to spend my energy, so let's go do this real quick. I need these, of course. I need both of them, so let's just do that. many do I need of these? Yeah, I need a lot of those. Probably only get like... Oh, we did get a lot of those. So that was a surprise. And then we'll use the rest for that because we'll need a few of those. Perfect. Alright, so that takes care of that. How much closer am I to Relic 8? I gotta do 2 Relic 8s here soon. So that, okay. Now we just need these 2 pieces and then I can take him to Relic 8. No rush, I'll do it right before that. I do need to get some more tickets here. Crystals I have 350 should be okay. Back into the ticket farming. Here we go. Oh boy. Well, let's see how kind the RNG gods are to us today. Let's see here. First round of tickets is 8. That's not a good start. Second round of tickets is an 8. What the hell is going on here? Oh, they're really hosing me now. It's like they know. 13, we'll take that. Okay, 13's a little bit better. And then last one. 14, okay, we'll take that. So we're close to 2 more here. We'll go do the C event. Alright, we're waiting for some more mini Ross reviews and stuff. And we go do the second ultimate. So let's do this. Get another ultimate. If dead. Good. Thank you. Unlimited power! I threw the saber at the wrong person. Nothing with that the return of the 5th. I have arthritis. Alright. Another ultimate mat done. Yay, we win. Huzzah. Hey, we got the sea portrait. I am of the Sith. Alright. Well, we're slowly creeping and peeping. Knocking out those old ultimate mats there. So, trying to get her done. Alright. Gotta get him to Relic 8. Which we'll do before the next GAC. That won't be a problem. We are good. Do I need to... I don't do much climbing arena. Okay, fleet arena. Okay. And we'll get our rewards today too, so that'll be nice. Get all the goodies. Get all them goodies. Alright, use Dooku Invader easy. It's really not that hard to beat it, so I guess we could use Dooku, but I just go in there with Palpatine Invader, the counterattack, and then Link, the counterattack, you kill Kylo, and then Rey dies, and then it's over. I mean, the event for Luke and Palpatine, I mean, you know, it is what it is. you get to the final one and then you just do it over and over again. So it's the older version of it. So you just have to do that 10 times once you get to the final one. So start getting the mat. So, but I'll use 350 crystals each day to knock it out. And the game crashed. I guess they didn't want to look at C. So we'll load it up. All right. If you want a mini roster free, put that in there. We will get you squared away. Put your ally code in, which you want me to look at. We'll get you squared away and answer your questions. Don't have to do anything else. Just if you need some help, have a question, we will get you taken care of. Answer the best we can. If you like to toss a coin to your ranger for the services, you can. Look at toss, for the coffee, bourbon, taco fun. But you don't have to. Just throw it in there and we'll get you squared away. That's what I do. Mini Ross reviews. All right, we have a momentary lapse in the break and stuff. So let me just, I think we're in sector 4 here, right? How many more did we need? We needed 6 more. Let's go knock this out. Go gadget team. Anything of 9 to 9K. I mean, if you get them above 10K, that's great. But the rough average is about 9,500. Where do you put Cam? I usually use Cam with my Kenobi team to kill Lord Vader. That team is GMK, Cam, Shock T, General Kenobi, and Snips. So yeah. Kimosabi, it's anything. Mine's at roughly 5, so 8,500 to 9,000. If you get him a little bit higher than that, anything that's gravy, because once he boosts himself up and everything, you're good. So let's say 9K. This will give you a nice, easy average 9K. If you get him a little higher, great. If he's a little bit lower, that's okay too. That's true. I did have mine at Relic 8 once upon a time at that level, but now I keep him at Relic 5. Oh, absolutely, it's plenty. I don't know what relic yours is at, Kimosabi, but that's plenty, dude. Trust me. Absolutely. Okay. Good riddance, bad rubbish. Defeat 50 enemies with Empire Troopers. Huzzah! We did it. There you go, guys. Did it. We did a great job. Did it. Climbing up, doing a great job. Getting all the mats and stuff. Doing a great job. Yeah, even at Relic 7, that's pretty decent. That's actually fantastic. So, yeah. I mean, the harder he hits, the better. But, I mean, on average, that's typically, what you want to go for. So, really, I just have to do the other... What is it? Is it the boss fight with Luke? What's the one I have to do here with this? It's 4 there. That's 4. Where am I missing something? Oh... I'm missing a battle somewhere. That's 3. What do we have to beat this with? Well, without using any Jedi, Sith, or unaligned Force users on your squad. I mean... That's 3. That's 7. Where am I missing one? Oh, right there. There's one right there. Oh, okay. I was like, where are we missing one? All right. So we... Yeah, put your ally code in. Mine used to be that level. I just didn't need him at that level anymore. But yeah, I used to run that crap. And what's with this one? It's the same thing. Went with Boba Fett and Dengar surviving. Oh, God. GG Watt. I'll do it, Qui-Gon. GG Watt. Who else you want there? Qui-Gon, what team you want here, buddy? I'm assuming you want B1... We want Magna, GBA, what do we want? gears in this. I'll go look at your Dark Trooper here in a second there, Lord Vader. B1, Magna, and Newt. Alright, let's go do it. For our good friend, Qui-Gon, and then we'll go look at Lord Vader's amazing Dark Trooper. Alright, they're going to go first. They're going to shoot me in the face. They're doing that. Oh, we'll put the twin tech on you. I mean, we might as well do that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's shoot him in the face. Oh, that took care of that. Nice call, Qui-Gon. There's 4 more for us. Huzzah. And we get some more goodies. I can get some slicing mats on, what, 20? How many more do we need? 18 more. So that's just finishing up feats. So that sector's done. We just have to do Pure Remnant, which I'll finish up tomorrow. Yeah. We can do that with Lord Vader, 4 battles, and be done with it. We'll knock that out. So we'll get 15 more there. Sector 3. What do I got left in here? Let's see. I've got to win battles with Stagger, Rebel Fighter, and then Bad Batch. Well, which one do we do that with? Do that one. Well, not using any Jedi Center. Okay. I don't think Bad Batch can do this one. I'm pretty sure Bad Batch is going to get molested here, so yee. We'll try it. I mean, my level 1 Omega ain't going to survive long. I mean, they're going to go first. They stunned Hunter. Yeah, they just go ham. This team's so stupid. Yeah, we're getting hosed. They just keep getting turn meter. You can't do anything. Yeah, we're done. That was stupid. GG can do it. Let's go do GG. We'll use the same team. We'll come back to that. Let's go look at your stuff real quick here, Lord Vader. That's nice. That'll do. That will do. Relic 8. That's delicious. I dig that. That'll play. That'll play. GG Newt for Han. Alright, we'll go do that. Nicely done there, Lord Vader. Lord Vader. There's no AoEs. Sure. We'll go with the same separatist team. Now it did lose some stamina here, so yeah, you Magna B1. Alright, they're gonna shoot us in the face first. Oh, let's do the tank tech there. No, don't target Han. God damn it. Can we get you out of there? That'd be nice. Well, I don't want AoE here, but I need the... I'm gonna risk this for a biscuit. Can we get you dead? Okay. Let's do this on you. Okay, can we do on you? There we go. Hey, you got 4 more. So now we just need to do stagger. I don't remember what we used for stagger. Was it Kira? I think we ran a team like with, if I'm not mistaken, we went in here with Ray. Who staggers? It was, we did a funky team. So we did this, Stark. Is it Sabine? Ours kind of sucks. Dark Basilisk staggers. Krennic Stark, that's right. Krennic Stark, Dark Basilisk. Oh, Mara Jade does. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so if we go Palpatine, Mara Jade, we'll go Royal Guard. Oh, he's kind of weak. Thrawn, Stark kind of weak, but and then Krennic. I'm taking here kind of sucks. Yeah, Zeb does the stagger. So we're prepared nonsense is going to be the death of me. Really? I could throw Dark Bassi in there, yeah. Instead of Krennic, because this is only a percentage, right? Oh, we only need 1 more battle with it, so let's save her for another team. Rebel fighter units, so we have to defeat 50 units with Rebel fighters. Which I think I just went in there and did the Bad Batch boss fight here. So we'll do this again. Who's tagging me? Slaughtered. And she's ability blocked. Okay. Alright, that takes care of that. Stagger feat is done. Click stagger 60 times. Done. Alright, so that's another feat done. You have to do Rebel Fighters and then Bad Batch on this one. So just need to do 3 battles with the Bad Batch. Don't really care about the stars. Alright, Rebel Fighters. I'm pretty sure we did Rebel Fighters here. So we did you, Kara, Kyle, and who was the other one I threw on here? I think Wedge or Biggs. So goddamn, they went first. We're host. So we need how many more of those? 18? Ugh. Yeah, 18 more. So a couple more battles of those. Then I gotta do some battle with the Bad Batch here, so we might as well knock this out. Curious to see what comes to the game next. They have been kind of quiet. Yeah, it's always like this at the beginning of the year, you know, so. Alright, we'll go for a little bit while longer. I'm not seeing many requests, so if you want to do a last call out for mini roster reviews, if you have a mini roster review with what you want me to look at, put your ally code in and what you want me to look at. You don't have to do anything for it. I will look at your roster, not a problem. If you'd like to support the Ranger J Bourbon Coffee and Taco Fund, feel free to toss going to your Ranger and the PayPal. Got a couple bucks today, so not too bad. Just $2, $3, something like that. Well, that's just a tip to your Ranger, but you don't have to do that. I'll still look at your stuff. And then if you still have questions here, we'll go for another, I don't know, 20 minutes. As I'm knocking out Conquest, we're just sitting here as I do Conquest. I know, it's exciting. No, I'm with you there, Qui-John. The Creed Gamer says balls. What's going on, the Creed Gamer? You have balls. I like balls. Alright. Do one more round, then we can do that tomorrow. Then we'll go do some Bad Batch battles here. And they're just knocking off feats. It's exciting, I know. We're only 4 away from this one, though. You're vibing? Well, as long as you're not profiling. Oh, man. Okay, they're going to go first again. And then do the thing, and then we do with this, and then throw the thing of this, and then do that, and then okay, throw the grenades. Hey, trust me, I've been there, brother. Trust me, I get it. We all been there. Well, those that have been to the old college, university. Might be able to pull this off one more time. How many times can I get this done? Until they get their ass kicked. Because we only need 2 more battles. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. If we get our ass kicked, we get our ass kicked. And get some slicey mats. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it, guys. Yeah, it is Vader. Hey, any education is edumacation there, Creed Gamer. Vader says, I've been doing C-less to be able to keep up the gold feats. It's just so... God. You're not wrong, bro. It's all awful. Well, she dodged that? Damn. Well, certainly, yeah. A new game, and then there's new feats, and you're trying to knock them out. That's the thing. But when we've done this is the 3rd round that we've done this same things. It's like you just reach a point of saturation where you're just like, no, man, seriously, no. Get the hell out of here. I don't mind if they take turns, as long as Kyle goes, we should be. Oh, secret knife attack. All right, as long as he goes, and we get the pain train started here. Okay. Alright. Defeat 50 enemy units with rebel fighters. That is done. And we got goodies. We're almost at the 530 box, which is really ideally all I need. As I said, I'm going to just knock this stuff out. Well, I've got more than enough for Dad Bod Boba Fett here, so once we get that one done, we're golden. Anything else after that is just gravy. Some taco balls for Taco Tuesday. Well, I didn't quite make enough in tips today for Taco Bell or balls. Maybe half a can of coffee, so made a couple bucks. I'm all right. You work for tips. That's just the way it goes. All right. We can go slice a mod. Well, let's go do it. More mod depression for everybody. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Look at these mods. That's already 5 hit. That's a 5 hit. That has not. This one has. So let's do this. All right, let's see if we can get one on armor. We're trying to get her a little bit faster. So let's see if we can get some citizen speed here. So, all right, big money, big cash prizes. Here we go. Son of a bitch. All right, we only got one more chance on this mod. Hopefully we hit some speed here. All right, we're going to give it one more shot. Here we go. Big money. And, oh, Christ. Well, all we got is this little mod here. If it doesn't hit at least one hit of speed, I'm going to be pissed off. So we'll have this one. So we'll give it the old college try, which will be on Thursday. We'll give this a couple of slices. The old slicey slice. That's all we can do. Eventually we'll start slicing these. Well, we got some work to do here. All right. Yeah. Qui-Gon, you're not wrong. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Yeah, I'm with you, Lord Vader. I'm working on C. I'm doing his ultimates now, but it's the old ultimates. I've had to knock out the first 2 battles, and I should be able to get the next one tonight. You know, I'm pretty close with tickets. Where am I? At 50. I just need 19 more. So with the energy tonight, I might get close on it. So if not, I'll definitely not get it out tomorrow. And you know, as long as I keep doing the refreshes like I've been doing with the energy, it'll go faster. Now that I have what I need for, I just got to get C's Relic 8 materials. So we'll get that before GAC starts. Take him up to Relic 8. And he'll be very nicely ready to go. What I'm going to do is just keep slicing, dicing, and pricing. I mean, that's all we can do here. Just keep working on it. So I'll start knocking out his first ultimate tomorrow. You have to do 12 battles. I've already done 2. I just have 10 left. Now, will I have them done for the next GAC? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Kimo Sabi says, which Geo would you recommend someone go after between Ray and C? Assuming same distance to go for both, and neither would be first Geo. Depends. If you have a GMK and SLKR, then you're good because you always say either go for SLK. I always say go for SLKR first if you're first starting. It's just an easier one to get. But let's say you want to spend and you get JMK, I'm fine with that. As long as you have that character. If it's, I would say if you got JMK or SLK or C, I would go C. Ray's kind of on the lower back end because Ray is awesome on defense, but C on offense is just really, really good. As long as you had JMK or an SLKR, C would probably be my first choice. But it depends. If it's not your first GL, let's say you got SLKR, then, you know, if you want to go C, okay. If you want to go Ray, those would be 2 options. I'd probably go C. He's just so good on offense. You can still, Kyle can work on defense. Keep C for because he'll beat anything on offense. And then, you know, Ray, as long as you have that raid character. Now, if you didn't have that raid character, let's say you did JML first. I'd say, no, go get SLKR, you know, or JMK. Get one of those because you need that character for the raid so you can get those really good rewards. And then that'll be the influx of gear and stuff as you get tops and raids that will help you get progressively faster. Ray's kind of on the bottom tier. She's a phenomenal character for defense. She's so good, and she's amazing in line side TB, but she's not one I'm going to recommend first. You got to think the totality of not just GAC, but there are other things in this game that contribute to everything you're going for. I've got JMK, JML, SLKR. Was deciding if I want to go after C or Raid next. JMK, JML, SLKR. It also depends on where you are with your roster with those characters too. I mean, C's going to be more relics. If that's the scenario, I mean, again, the scenario, I would go for Ray Kimosabi. If that's where you're at, I mean, I was spitballing because I didn't know all the facts. But if you have GMK, GML, and SLKR, Ray would be really good. Ray into C into Lord Vader. That's the way I would go. Lord Vader would definitely be your last one. Because Ray, we can just put her on defense. Yeah, depends on which one they have. Definitely Ray. Keep JML, GMK for offense, yeah. But yeah, Ray, then I'd go Ray. I mean, now that I have a little bit more of the bigger picture here. So, all right. Last call for mini Ross reviews, questions, anything like that. We're going to start wrapping it up. I need to go take some Benadryl or something. My head is bumping right now. Just allergies are killing me. I may go get something from the store. Well, I got my $3. I'll go get some coffee. Starbucks, get a coffee. Hey, I love me some Starbucks coffee. You guys think I'm playing? I ain't playing. So we'll start wrapping it up here. We did Conquest. We did a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of stuff done. So we'll get Kyle here relicked up very soon. But I got to get seed done first. Really just need these Zimbiddles and get those, and then the electrum conductors. We got an event coming up for that too, so yeah, 2 days. All right. I'm not seeing anything else in there, so we helped a lot of people with the Ross reviews today and everything like that, so we are good to go. So, with that being said, thank you guys for joining me today. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Think about becoming a Patreon sponsor. $5 a month. It's linked in the description below. It can really help the channel with everything we do. Stuff's not free to do, all this streaming and stuff that you see that we do. So if you'd like to support us in that way, feel free to become a Patreon sponsor. It really does make a difference. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Love you. And we will talk to you later. Peace out.